I thought the video was really great. I thought Ezra was really a great kid and really had a great spirit and passion about himself and his outlook on life. I think as it relates to question one, in my own life, I think that Ezra's story kind of reminded me of somebody that I knew as I was growing up. I had two friends. One's name was Pierce, and he had a cousin named James. And James was born without uh, fully developed arms. His arms were really, really short, and uh, he was just part of our group. So anytime we were together, he would do everything with us. He used to play video games, and he would use his feet and his toes to control the controllers. He would brush his teeth with his feet. He would comb his hair. He would write on the paper with his feet. And anytime we were playing sports, we would always try to involve him. He was an amazing athlete. He could kick and use his knee and head in a way that I certainly never could. And it was really inspiring to see that growing up and having him as part of our group as I was growing up. The second story within my life, as it kind of relates to this story in the video, was I played with a guy named Nick Ekbatani at UCLA, and he was an offensive lineman, and he and I played in every game in our junior year together. And after our senior year, he was in a motorcycle accident where a taxi came out of nowhere and just took him out, and he was in a coma, and he had lost his leg, and he underwent like 13 surgeries to fix it because it was a mess. And so he had such a positive outlook on life and on his situation, and it really uplifted a lot of the people at UCLA. And he was a captain after it happened. He walked out on the field in crutches, and he wrote a blog about staying positive, and he's been a positive influence on a lot of people's lives. And he's now a teacher of disabled students, teaches sports to disabled students. So he's just a great, role model as well. I think that having people in your life like that, where you get a chance to kind of see people who are in a difficult situation and make the best out of it. And maybe one door closes and another one opens. Or in the case of James, he was born like that. He had a positive outlook. Whereas Nick, he wasn't born like that. And he took the situation that was dealt to him, and he made it into a positive one. The second question, what area of physical education or sports do we need to be more accepting of each other's diversity? And I thought that was interesting because I feel that sports really bring people from a wide diversity together. During my time playing, I feel like that's when I got a chance to be around the most diverse group of people in my life, people from all walks of cultures and diversity. And I just feel like sports really brings people together. And even now, I'm in a foreign country, and I'm in a diverse place, and they're accepting of me. And so I thought that was interesting. I think where we can be more accepting is maybe of people's interests. Um, you know, I think there's a lot of people who don't like soccer or don't like volleyball, and they think it's a dumb sport or something, and they don't want to watch it. But it interests some people. So I think that having an interest in a wide variety of sports is something important. Being able to involve a lot of different people and engage a lot of different people in sport, even if it's not the most popular ones of football, basketball, baseball, things like that. And I think that that's where we need to be more accepting, getting more outlets of physical activity where people can watch. ESPN has 24-hour news coverage, and it's all about football, baseball, basketball. I mean, you barely hear about hockey, or a soccer or something like that here and there, but they could show more things, more games from around the country, whether it be volleyball or cricket or who knows, any other thing. I think diversity should be giving a lot of people the opportunity to be interested and participate in sports. Thanks, guys.